Hey guys, good day and welcome back to That's What You Think. Before we start today, I've got a couple of shout outs. First of all, welcome to all of my brand new subscribers. Leading on from that, I've actually just reached 300 subscribers, so thank you all so much. If you have been with me previously, then welcome back. I hope you are loving my content. This week, you might remember a couple of weeks ago we did a what to pack in your hospital bag for your baby. This week we are actually going to be covering what to pack in your hospital bag for you and your birthing partner. Okay, so for now, roll those titles.
That's what you think.
Righty guys, so this week, like I said, we are going to be going over what to pack in your hospital bag for you and your birthing partner. So this is going to be slightly different to the what to pack episode I did before. I'm not going to do a massive list of things. I'm literally just going to do it in categories of things that you need to take with you, and hopefully it will be a little bit easier for you guys to keep up with and not get bored of, which will be great. So to start off with, I'm going to sort of do them in order of importance, or what I think is most important. So to start off with, I'm going to go through toiletries and stuff that you need. So we have got lip seal, which is really important, especially if you're going to be on gas and air as well. Your lips will get really dry. A little travel toothpaste, always really helpful, freshens you up while you're there, and also you might have to stay in as well. Like I said in the last video, I always like to pack for if I'm going to stay in overnight, just to be prepared. Most of you won't have to, you'll be able to go home the same day as long as you and baby are well, but it's always good just to be prepared just in case. I've got a handful of disposable breast pads. Regardless of whether you are breastfeeding or not, your boobs might leak, so these are always really handy. I've got some head to toe baby wash, again just in case you need to stay in for a little while. This is always nicer than the stuff they have at the hospital, so always grab one of these and keep it in your bag. Spare toothbrush. I've actually bought a new one to go into hospital with this time. Again, you could be staying in, or you might just want to freshen yourself up while you're there, so it's always nice just to have your own toothbrush instead of having to rely on chewing gum or anything like that. We've got some wipes. So I've got water wipes, purely just because they are 99% water and not a lot else, so they're really handy. You can use them for the baby, but you can also use them for yourself. While you're in labour, your skin is really sensitive because of all the hormones and stuff like that, so it's always nice just to have wipes that aren't going to harm your skin or irritate you in any way. We've got a little travel brush, always nice just in case you need to brush your hair while you're in labour, or you just want to get your hair out of the way. Leading on from that, we've got a bunch of hair bands as well. Now you probably aren't going to need this many, I'm not going to need this many, but as us girls know, hair bands do have a habit of disappearing, so it's good just to take a load. I've got a deodorant here as well. Again, I've gone with Dove just because it won't irritate your skin. There's really not a lot in it that can upset your skin or give you a rash or make you itchy or anything like that, especially while you're in labour, so these are always really good. We've got some shower gel. Now I always say when you're packing your hospital bag for you, be a little bit indulgent with the shower gel, like make yourself feel nice, get one that smells nice. This one is Mermazing by Imperial Leather, and it has glitter in it and it looks like a mermaid's just bathed in it, so it's fantastic and it smells incredible, so indulge yourself while you're in labour, it's your day. We've also got one of these. you don't need one this big. This is a ridiculous size to take with you in your hospital bag. The reason I've got this one is because it's a 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, and Tresemme is like my favourite for 2-in-1s because it doesn't dry your hair out. But I couldn't find a smaller one. For some reason the shop didn't have one, so I've got a massive one. You will just need like a travel size one, or at least a regular size bottle, not a salon size bottle. But yeah, 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, just in case you want to give yourself a bit of a spruce up. And lastly on our toiletries is some antibacterial hand gel. Now I know that hospitals have this antibacterial gel like everywhere, but I like to take my own because there are some really nice smelling ones at the moment, and I don't particularly like the smell of the ones in the hospital. So yeah, grab your own. They're literally, this one was 79p, so they're really cheap. Anyway, on to our next category. We're going to go through sort of like the more practical clothes that you need to take with you. So to start off with, one not many people will either know about or think to take with them, especially if you've not had a baby before. I would suggest taking a really cheap pair of flip-flops. These were 90p out of Primark. And they're probably going to serve no other use than when I'm in hospital. But they're really good for if you want to go for a shower while you're in labour, or if you're walking around. If you are having a water birth as well, or you're using the bath as pain relief, it's really good just to pop these on, because if you do take slippers, obviously they're material, and they'll get soggy, and then they'll be soggy for the next time you put them on. So flip-flops are really good for that, and they really don't cost much either. Leading on from that, like I just said, take some slip-on slippers with you. None of these like complicated ones you need to pull on. You're not going to be wanting to bend down and pull your slippers on while you're in labour. These are really good, and they're Slytherin from Harry Potter as well, so makes these even more awesome. If you don't agree with me, then that's just tough because Slytherin rules. You want to take some pyjamas. I've got strap top and short pyjamas. Purely just because you don't want anything that's going to make you too hot or be too much. You just basically want something that's going to cover your modesty. So we've got Game of Thrones and Central Perk from Friends. I know, right guys, I am literally the coolest pregnant person ever. I've also got a couple of nighties as well. Again, you can't give birth in shorts, so you're going to need a nightie or a really long top. Something that's just gonna obviously cover your modesty, but that you can actually give birth in, which is also really good. Now, I've put this under clothing. It's kind of not, but it didn't really fit under toiletries either. I like to take my own towel. The hospital does have them, but I've just found that it's nicer just to have a few home comforts when you're in labour, and have like your own things with you. Same again, I've not brought it downstairs, but I will be taking my pillow with me as well. Again, I know the hospital has pillows, but it's always nice just to have your own stuff with you. So taking your own pillow is a really good idea. Now, some of the other clothes you're going to need to take with you are comfy bras. If you're breastfeeding, it's a good idea to take maternity bras and breastfeeding bras. I've got a couple of sports bras, and I've also got a couple of breastfeeding bras which open at the front. I've taken about 4, so you probably won't need that many, but again, just in case you need to stay in, it's always really helpful just to be a little bit over prepared. And everyone knows about these. We all need some comfy pants, okay? These are not the sexiest things in the world. You're not going to be pulling with these, but they are really comfy. Also guys, to lead on with from the comfy pants, don't forget to pack your maternity pads as well. I've got some here. I've gone with the Boots own make, purely just because they are really good. They actually do work properly, and they're really comfy to wear as well. So that would be my suggestion. Obviously you'll have your own ideas of what you want to wear, but yeah, take a pack of these with you just in case. Now, like I mentioned before, if you are having a water birth, obviously you are going to need a couple of extra things that maybe other mums in labour won't need. I'm planning on having a water birth in the birthing centre this time, so I've packed, I say a few, I've packed some bikinis with me as well. I would suggest bikinis instead of swimming costumes, just because if you are going to give birth in the water, obviously practically it makes sense to have ones with bottoms that can be taken off, and then you can keep your modesty by keeping the bra top on. Okay, and I've got about I've got three different bikinis. Again, this is because a lot of people use the pool as pain relief as well, so you can be in and out. If you are having your baby in a birthing centre, you could be in and out of the pool using all the other equipment in the room and then jumping back in the pool. Depends really on what you want and what you feel comfortable with, but definitely be prepared for that. I've also packed a long, I mean this goes down to my ankles, a long dressing gown, but this one's really thin material, guys. It's not one of those fleecy ones. Like you can see, it's a floaty material, really thin. It's going to keep me cool, but it'll also help to cover me up a little bit if I do need to sort of leave the room that I'm in, or obviously when other people are in the room with me. So it'll be nice just to have that, and it's not going to get me too hot either, so make sure you are packing yourself a very light dressing gown. Now on to the last sort of category, guys. This is just stuff that I couldn't really place in a category, so I've put it under extras. Obviously the first one, I've not brought it in here because it's really big and it's really bulky, but your car seat. Do not forget your car seat. If you are travelling in a car, you're getting an Uber, mum's coming to pick you up, doesn't matter. If you are travelling in a car or in a taxi, take a car seat with you, okay? Really important. Taxis now are not legally allowed to take you with a newborn baby, with any baby, if you don't have a car seat. And again, if you're caught holding your baby in a car on your way home from hospital, again, it's against the law. So please don't forget your car seat. I've also chosen to take 4 of these. Now, they were £2 for a pack of 2. These are Cool and Soothe ice packs. Now, they're really good. You don't need to put them in the fridge. They don't need to be frozen. All you do is squeeze the bag and it will be like, it will turn into sort of like an ice pack. They're really good for when you're in labour, guys, to cool you off really quickly. Labour's hard work. Most of you will know this if you've had kids before. Labour is really difficult, and it can make you really hot, and you can overheat. So I've chosen to take 4 of those, and they work a lot quicker and a lot better and last a lot longer than if you just put like a cold flannel over your head. So please do just keep that in mind. You can get them pretty much anywhere, any supermarket. Boots has got them, Superdrug. I pretty much can recommend Boots for mostly everything that I'm taking with me, because they're a great place to shop for when you're going into labour. But yeah, you can find them anywhere. Pop them in online, just put in like ice pack or Cool and Soothe, and they'll pop up. All right. And last but not least, I am going to take a manual breast pump and a newborn bottle. Okay, reason being is, most of you know, I've said in previous videos, I plan on breastfeeding, but sometimes it can take the little one some time to sort of get used to being on the breast. So it's the best way to kind of get your milk flowing still, and introduce the baby to breast milk if they're not taken to your breast. So pump some into a bottle, they're still getting your milk, and then you can obviously keep trying them until they do latch on properly. But for this week, the only other thing that I will add is, obviously you'll already have this, but don't forget the clothes that you're going to wear home. Unless you want to go home in your pyjamas. I probably will end up going home in my pyjamas. I have packed clothes, guys. I probably won't go home in my pyjamas. I have packed clothes, but yeah, just pack like an outfit or two that you can wear on your way home. Doesn't need to be anything special, just something loose. Again, don't forget you would have just had a baby, so no one's expecting you to look glamorous as you come out of the hospital. But yeah. Whoa, wait 1 minute, guys, that's not it. Also, you need to remember to take chargers for your phone and your birthing partner's phone. You need to take snacks, both slow release energy and quick release energy, so cereal bars and chocolate bars and stuff like that. Drinks for you and your birthing partner as well, stuff that you like, so fizzy, any bottles of stuff that you might like. Just please don't take any alcohol, because then otherwise they'll ask who told you to do it, and if you say me, I'll get in trouble, so don't do that. And you also need to take your pillow, and you need to take some stuff to entertain you and your birthing partner, like games, magazines, books, anything that you could think of that's going to pass the time. Apart from that, I remembered everything else, so back to the video. This week, guys, thank you so much for tuning in with me again. Again, thank you so much for my new subscribers. You are all wonderful and I appreciate every single one of you. If there's anything you think I've forgotten in this video, or there's anything that you're taking that I haven't mentioned, or even if you just want to talk to me, drop me a comment down below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. But for this week, guys, ta-ra!
That's what you think.